Okay, so today we're going to cover the harmonic minor scale, and this is what it looks like. As always, we're going to base it on the 5th fret on the 6th string. So here's what the harmonic minor sounds like. Okay, it's quite a dark sounding chord, but it's very popular in certain styles of music, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of music that's based on minor keys. This is a really good one to use. But you may have noticed that there's a slight position change from the 5th position, and we're going to move kind of more on the 4th position and sort of the upper region of the scale, and then we move back down to the 5th position, going back down again. So bear that in mind when you're playing it, because there's no way around it. You can't just do a straight up and down version of the scale. You're going to have to move the finger positioning ever so slightly in order to get the correct notes. But as long as you can get the scale, as long as you've memorized the position and you practice it enough, anyone should be able to get this scale. Okay, so let's just get straight into how to play this thing. So we're going to start off with the first finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string. That's the root note there. Then 3rd finger plays the 7th fret, and then your pinky 4th finger plays the 8th fret. So that's 1st finger on the 5th fret, 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 4th finger on the 8th fret. Right, so that's the first string. Now, good news, on the next string, it's actually the exact same thing we do on the A string as we did with on the whole E string. Exact same thing. So again, it's 1st finger on the 5th fret, 3rd finger on the 7th fret, and pinky on the 8th fret. So far we have 5, 7, 8 on the low E string, and 5, 7, 8 on the A string. On the D string it's a little different. We have, okay, so we have the sharpened 7, which is really the defining note for this scale. Want to get that one down, and then we have the root note up here of A. So the root notes, by the way, are here, up here, and up here. So that's 5th on the low E string, 7th on the D string, and 5th on the high E. So to get these 2 notes here on the D string, we need to have 2nd finger that plays the 6th fret. That's your 2nd finger, and then 3rd finger goes up to play the 7th fret. So 6, 7, and you notice I've got my 1st finger down. It's not actually for playing the notes, just to give the other fingers some support when playing those notes. I highly recommend you do that, just so that it makes playing the scale a lot easier, and you get that sort of maintain this position. If you take your finger off, it could kind of lose a bit more control. So make sure that you, even though your finger's not playing a note, it's just giving you that extra support in order to support the rest of your fingers. Okay, so far we have that's us played the harmonic minor scale a whole octave. So now we need to play it the octave above, but this is where it's going to have to start changing position slightly. So because the next note we want to get is this one on the 4th fret of the G string, so we're going to have to move from here to here. Now the best way to do that, just to keep your position as you have it on the A string here, or the A string, I mean the D string, sorry, and just move it down half a step, or a whole fret down. Okay, and then keep that shape, hand and fingers exactly where they are, and then move up to the G string, or down to the G string. Okay, and now we have our first finger on the B string, or the B note, which is on the 4th fret of the G string. That's the note you want. And then we can play the rest of the notes that we need for the string from there. So we have a C note, which is on the 5th fret, and you play your second finger, use your second finger for that. Then you get your 4th finger, plays the 7th fret on the G string. So that's 4, 5, 7. So you just have to practice that movement until you get it. Make sure you just practice slow to begin with until you've got the muscle memory in your hand for that movement. Same thing for going down. You do the exact same thing, just to think of it the other way around. So coming back down, you would, after playing this note, you would keep that position, move over to D string and move up half a step, and then you have your A, and then you go on from there on. So or again, a little bit of practice and you'll get that in no time. So okay, so moving on, so now we're going to play the B string, and just stay in the exact same position around the 4th fret position, and we're going to play these two notes using our second finger. That'll play the 5th fret, then 3rd finger plays the 6th fret. That's your B string, 5, 6. And then to finish off the scale, we've got 2 more notes up here on the high E string. That is going to be your 1st finger plays the 4th fret. That's your note that you need for the minor, the harmonic minor, the sharp 7. And then finally end with your root and use your 2nd finger to play the 5th fret. And that's your harmonic minor scale. And the only other thing to bear in mind is just remember, when you're coming back down, it's the same movement that you need, just to think of it the other way around. So that way for going upwards, and then come back down. That's okay. Just one string down and then a step over, and then you're good to go. So altogether the scale goes like this.